Hello again everybody, and a very warm welcome back to the channel once again. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. You joined me here on the ground in Portland, which is not Portland, Oregon. We're in a different Portland. We're in Portland, New Hampshire. No, Portland, Maine. So on the East Coast today, and we're going to be taking the Flightsim Studios EJets for a ride. We're going down to New York's LaGuardia today. Dear me, that is loud. Yeah, so off to LaGuardia today on board the Delta Connection E170. I know the title says 175, but I couldn't find delivery when I loaded it up. Very odd. I'm sure there was one. But yeah, flight time is going to be just over an hour down to LaGuardia. We're taking a route that is kind of odd. We're going out west over Portland and then over New Hampshire, all the way down to Albany, New York, the capital of New York State, and then south down over Connecticut, Massachusetts, I think we touch, and then on into LaGuardia. It's going to be a fantastic live stream today, so without further ado, let's jump onto the flight deck of the E170 today. And of course, we do have the brand new VNAV update installed, which I'm looking forward to testing out and giving a go. So let's jump to the overhead panel. We'll go battery 1 on, battery 2, and GPU connected. Just give ourselves a bit of overhead lighting here. Arm those emergency exit lights, sterile cockpit, no smoking, and the fasten seatbelt sign all go on. Over to the lights, nav lights go on, logo lights go on.
Feet.
Elec pump A can go on. And we today are indeed using the Boris mod for the VRAS. So we've got the nice cooldowns. Portland to LaGuardia, we can go ahead and enter our flight plan in here and click the tick. Over to the departure tab. In terms of our fuel, we're going to take a little bit extra, I think. We're going to take 9,000 pounds of fuel. All the other information is all good. Runway is going to be runway 29er today. Condition is dry. Flaps 2. Sure, we can do a flaps 2 departure. And we can just do that. Click calculate. Instant loading. And we're all set, ready to go. Over to GSX then. Let's go ahead and request our boarding. Coming down to the FMC, FMS, McDo. I don't know what it's called in this plane. And we will go menu. Yes, here it is. Nav, data link, flight plan. And our flight number today is Republic 5863. Just open those. Brilliant. Republic 5863 can go into the flight ID. And we'll send our request. Cool. Okay. I guess we can apply that. Yep. Activate. Brilliant. No, there should be more waypoints. That's not quite right. Back to nav, data link, flight plan, send request, apply active. Oh, fine. We'll have to just do it manually. Right, we'll go to the departure. We're going to be departing runway 29er today. We're going to be on the, whatever that is, departure and the cam transition. Oh, you know what? It was right. We don't actually have very many waypoints. And then over to the arrivals. We're going to be arriving on runway 22 today. We're going to be on the ILS approach. And I guess star-wise, we're on the Vader 1 via Albany. Fly that. And let's go flight plan. Okay, so after CAM, it's direct to Albany. Activate that, and then all of that is correct, I want to say. We can quickly, briefly go plan navigate airport progress. We want the progress, and we'll get rid of the missed approach. This is the plane I can never figure out. How do I view more of the flight plan? Nav. Nope, not nav. Route. Aha. That doesn't really help.
May I see your boarding pass?
Come on, let me across. We'll put TCAS on the screen. Weather. Brilliant. Okay. We'll get rid of that vector for now, I think.
Welcome on board.
Delete that. Yeoman. Previous page. No, just there.
This way, please.
Yeoman to yeoman. Brilliant. So we'll delete that one. Delete that. Delete that. Activate. Previous page, Vadar. Yeah, I can quickly check on here.
Welcome on board.
No. Doesn't quite seem right. Albany to Stott. I don't know where that Vadar is. Oh, Vadar is down there. No. Delete that. Okay. I'm happy with that now. Brilliant. Okay, this plane is quite a handful to get used to, but we're getting there. Okay, per minute page. Fuel reserve, that's already set. We can just send the request. That, which is now correct. Cruising altitude, flight level 380, seems high, but okay, whatever. All that's good, and page 3 is fine too. Back to the perf page. Departure limitation, speed limit 210, brilliant. Perf in it, nope. Perf, takeoff, departure limitations, flight plan, nope, we've gone too far again. Climb, this is the one I'm looking for. Right. Climb speed 290 knots, but of course we do have our 250 knot gate, and those other speeds look fine. All the arrival looks good. So let's go ahead and go to the takeoff page. Over here, our manifest. V1124 VR130. No, I need to go to the takeoff init first. Okay, that looks okay. That looks alright. Ah. Keep going to the wrong one. That's kind of annoying. Oh my goodness. Departure limitations, takeoff. Right. Trim is 3.7 up. If we can set you in there. No, of course we can't. Okay, V speeds 124, 130, 143. And then 184 on the VFS. Flap 2. Anti-ice off. Other stuff looks good. What I haven't inserted is a 0 fuel weight. Earth in it. Next page. Previous 𝗂𝗲𝗂𝐴60473. Cool. Fine. That's everything then. We can go ahead and go APU control, APU start on. And we'll just get our APU going. Which, by the way, I quite like the sounds on this aircraft. Default sounds, I think, are quite good, all things considered. But anyways, let's come here. Flight director on. Nav. VNAV. Auto throttle. Speed is set automatically. What else do I need to do? Altitude. We can go flight level 380 for the altitude. And that's everything I want to say. Yes, other than the QNH. So we can just pop the METAR and off for Portland. And our APU's at 100% now, so that's good. APU bleed valve is open. Just wait for the METAR, and then we'll be good to go. What we can do while we wait is just go to the ground tab. We can go ahead and close those doors, get rid of the cones, the safety pins, the wheel chocks on, I guess. And I need to change the profile. Wow, the METAR is unavailable. Control the settings. Quadrant throttle. Other plates. Profile axes reversed is not right still. Oh dear me. That's the one. Then we've got our gates all set correct. Perfect. Okay, the METAR, wind 210 degrees, 5 knots, 10 statute mile visibility, scattered clouds 1,700, broken at 2,400, overcast 3,500, temperature is -1 with the dew point of -3. The altimeter is 2977. And that's all good. Brilliant. Alright, GSX then, prepare for pushback and departure. No de-icing treatment today. It's cold, but not that cold. We can close our door, get rid of the GPU as well. And then we can get ready to go. Just close the flight deck door.
Ready for pushback. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Everything is in here as it should be, so go TCAS TARA, otherwise I'll forget. Squawk 2000, and that's all set. Lovely, jubbly. Upstairs then, red beacon light goes on.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Do love the look of this plane. I do think it looks marvellous. Okay, we are going to runway 29 today, so we're going to be facing that runway there. So we're going to be facing nose right, tail left, facing east. Thank you all for coming along on today's stream so far. Really do appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying it so far. Okay, pushback facing east.
Release parking brakes, please.
Brakes released.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
We're just going to ignore that. Brilliant. Okie dokie. Attendance cool. Lad, let's go ahead and start up. Number 1. Enjoy the startup, my friends. Sounds are up. Enjoy. So that's the majority of the startup sequence complete. The startup on this thing is quick. And you can't really hear it, so I'll just bring that sound down, because otherwise you're going to be deafened very quickly. Bit of a not very pleasant day here in Portland. And we've got a good engine start, number 1. Starting number 2. Is that pushback pretty much all sorted?
Please set parking brakes.
Set the brakes. And then we'll get the aircraft disconnected from the tug. Ready to continue. Gorgeous.
Unlocking gear.
Right, engine is pretty much all started now, so let's go ahead and set flaps 2 for departure.
Truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
And our flight control check, full left,
Left is clear,
right,
right is
neutral. Here are the flaps. Continuing the flight controls, full up, full down, neutral, and rudder. It's checked. And there's that full left and full right again. Lovely stuff. Gear pin is disconnected. Auto brakes RTO is set. Coming upstairs then, we can go ahead and get our APU off. And the taxi and the side light go on. Release the brakes once again. Spool up the engines. And we'll taxi out to runway 29 up. Very loud in that cabin. Oh, lovely E-Jet for the day. Hopefully we'll have a nice and smooth flight. So we're crossing runway 18 here, then we're going up to Alpha 5, just a little bit further on from there. Trim was 3.7. Can quickly set that. 3.7 is set. We'll just close the throttles as we speed up. About 22 knots there. It feels really fast when you're in a tiny, nimble plane. And we'll get our strobe lights on as we cross this runway here.
Runways.
And we can get rid of that strobe light once again as we just make our right hand turn up to Alpha 5 there. Ready for us to blast out of here today. Really looking forward to it. I'm quite excited for the approach as well. I love flying into New York. We'll have the city on our right as well, which will be good. And let's get our strobe light back on. Oh. All the lights are on. Just sting the cabin there as we approach the departure runway, runway 29. Clear left side, clear right side. And let's line up.
On runway 29.
Lovely stuff. Alright. Let's get out of here, my friends. Sounds are up. Chrono is started. Toga. Thrust set.
Approaching 3-6.
80 knots.
Jets. Ooh, a lot of right rudder.
V1.
V1.
Rotate.
Great. Positive right. Gears coming up. Just get our flight director back on. Lovely stuff. Start our right hand turn then, and we'll just meet that flight director, and we'll go autopilot on. What a departure. We'll bring those sounds back down for you all, and I don't know what is going on there, so we'll go no. There we go. Beautiful. Right, flaps go up. Flaps 0. I find chase plane likes to be a bit funky with this aircraft, actually. My experience. Cool. Why do we have a huge line there? I don't know what that line is, and I don't think I want to know what that line is either. Right, VNAV icing condition is just come up on the ECAM. Where is our anti-ice? I've lost it. Where on earth is the anti-ice? I think it does it for us, actually. No, it definitely doesn't. Looks like we're in flight level change for this. Oh, it is open. Anti-ice valves open. Lovely stuff. Well, what a departure then out of Portland. Let's get some tunes on for you all to enjoy. Passing through 6,000, we'll get our lights off, might as well. That's bright. Look at that breakout. Lovely stuff. Alright guys, bear with me 2 seconds while I just grab a drink of water. Enjoy the tunes and views. I'll be right back. Alrighties, my friend, I'm back. Sorry about that quick little break there. Whoa. That's quite the turbulence. Standard pressure then, seatbelt signs will leave on just until that turbulence calms down. But, yeah. Okay, I think that's real 𝗂𝐴𝐴𝐵, so we're turning that off, because that seems a bit extreme. First impressions of the EJets are quite good actually, I'm enjoying it so far. The aircraft is flying good as well, which is always nice. VNAV doesn't want to keep on though, which is a bit annoying. Okay. Right. Lovely views so far. Very impressed with this plane. It's held up nicely, which is good. I'm glad to see it has. Nice cinematic views out the window are always nice as well. The cinematics in Chase Plane are, frankly, unreal. If you haven't got a Chase Plane yet, I would recommend it. Definitely would recommend it. And if you're enjoying today's stream so far, everybody, be sure to drop a like or hit subscribe if you're on YouTube. And if you're viewing today on Twitch, don't forget to drop us a follow. It really does help the channel out a load. And a big thank you to everyone who's done so already. I don't know what that white line is, and it really is concerning. But nothing screams out the ordinary other than that. It's gone. Perfect. There's our top of climb. I don't know where our top of descent is. I think it's one of those aircraft where you have to be at the top of climb first before you can see the top of descent. Don't quote me on that. I'll never remember. Lots of cloud base out today. Should get the METAR for LaGuardia. There we go, approaching where flight level 380-1000 are. Here we go, okay, METAR, winds 260 degrees, 16 knots, gusting 25, 9 mile visibility, snow, view clouds 3,400, broken clouds 4,500, broken at 5,000, broken at 17,000. Temperature is 0 with a dew point of -12, altimeter 29 and 93. That is a lot to unpack. Okay. Can I get VNAV working now, please? We're up at cruise, finally. And this estimates will be down on the ground at about just under an hour. VNAV, please work. I don't know when it is in here. Progress. VNAV data. Top of descent is in 115 miles. But at least we've got it in there somewhere. Mach decimal 80 for the cruise, so we're speeding up nicely, which is good. Get some more cinematics in. I really enjoy the cinematics on this aircraft, especially, well, in all aircrafts. So cool. The larger ones I actually find are better than these smaller aircraft. I don't know, it just seems to compose the aircraft better, but it puts it in a good location. Talking about larger aircraft, I want to do some A350 ops soon. We did the 777 the other day, so we'll try get that on Wednesday, some A350 ops. I don't know where we would really go though, so I don't want it to be crazy long, but I don't want it to be too short either. I'm thinking maybe like Madrid to London we could do. That's a bit of a long one. Our other option is doing some A330 ops. I did an A330 flight today from where was I flying? Montreal to Toronto. That was good fun. I was considering doing that today, but thought we'll do some EJets instead. And then we'll try get some more 737 in at some point as well. And in terms of the gate on arrival, it's going to be one that's in the middle of nowhere. Going to stand 96, I want to say. See what this gives us here. Terminal B. I want to say it's gate 96. Oh, that's not an option. Right, parking. If we get this done now, then I don't have to worry about it later. This is Terminal C I'm looking at. Oh, that's because we're not an American, we're a Delta. Delta, Terminal C, stand 96. Yeah, 96 will do us. 96, perfect. Right, top descent 94 miles. Ah, there's our top of drop, just after Albany. Or Albany or Albany, I don't know. racking up the miles here on Volanta. I'm just looking at some of the stats. May of last year we flew 46 flights. 249,000 miles recorded on Volanta. 462 completed flights. 2.9 million kilograms of fuel burned. Average landing rate of -618. Brilliant. Oh, I'll tell you another thing I want to do. I want to fly the milk run, Alaska milk run. By the way, I want to get some screenshots of our aircraft. I'll go to the side that looks better in the daylight. Get one of the engine. Do I like that? We'll take it. We don't have to use it on the Volanta or anything. Then I like these nose shots. Nice. Looking fantastic. We'll upload those onto Volanta, we might as well. There are 3 screenshots for the flight. Lovely stuff. Okay, can we get this any brighter? We can. Perfect. Alright, over to the perf page. I'm going to go with the descent forecast. No. Arrival. Landing in it. Landing weight. Do we have that information? No. Manifest. Should give it to us, I would have thought. Takeoff fuel. Takeoff weight. Max takeoff weight. Fine, we'll just use our estimated landing weight, which is going to be 64,932 pounds. Runway heading, it's given me 224, which it is good. And that's fine. Metar wise, we'll just use that pre-existing metar that we've got. So 260 degrees at 16, sorry. In there. Get a crosswind. Our landing temperature is going to be 0 and flat fall as well. There we've got our landing speeds then, and the approach speeds as well. So clean's 210, flat 180. Oh, that's interesting. And just all of those are in there, which is good. So in terms of our arrival, that's all set up. Radio page is the next one I'm going to look at, and it's 110.5 for the nav. 110.5, 110.5, set that on both sides. Which is fine. set up for our arrival now as well, which is good. Still a bit to go until top of descent, but if we plan it all now, we can just chill out for a bit longer on. So, minimum wise, it's going to be 220. Nice and easy. 220, that's set in there. Course, we don't set now. No, course gets set later. It's fine, we're in no rush to do that. Brilliant stuff. Alrighties, let's see how we're going up here. Looks good. It's going to be our left-hand turn over Albany, and then our top of descent shortly after that. Stuff. Alrighties. Well, hello. the seatbelt sign still on? It is brilliant. Whoops. They'll be making that left-hand turn, and then it's our top of descent, so we can... Nah, we won't plug in our next altitude just yet. Here's that turn over Albany then, and then we're going to start heading down south towards New York City. A bit further until top of descent, but we'll go ahead and set our intercept altitude of 3,000 into the box. That's 3,000. Set the VNAV. No, of course we can't. Wow, 100 knot crosswind. Jeez. 73 knot headwind is quite crazy. That'll slow us right down. We click descend now. VNAV path is good, and it will just intercept us just past our descent altitude, so it's a nice and gentle descent until we're needing to be on a steeper path and a steeper profile. Good in terms of that so far. Lots of cloud base down there, so I can imagine this could be a bit of a dodgy landing if we're not extra careful. One thing I've noticed throughout this aircraft is it's quite sensitive in my opinion. Maybe it's how it's meant to be, I don't know, but it feels sensitive. It's very much little movements go a long way for this one, I guess. And as I mentioned about intercepting, it's not too far on here anyways until we intercept that. Oh, I have the weather radar on, I guess I don't. We've got checklists as well. Lovely. We're sending away nicely. That sun is starting to go down over there, starting to dip below the horizon. But I think we've got plenty of time to get there. 4 PM, oh yeah, we've got plenty of time. A lot more light that stays around compared to in the UK. The days in the UK are really short, especially during these winter months. "38 minutes on the chrono so far, so we've not actually been airborne for too long then. So that's alright. And it's quite good on our approach. It's just that turn and then in, that's the approach there. 𝗗𝗗, I know, is either on or close to. Yeoman is the start of the approach into LaGuardia. Descending away nicely now at a couple thousand feet per minute. What a beautiful plane. Looking as stunning as usual, which is always lovely. This plane is quite incredible. Lovely stuff. I am back. Sorry about that there. Descending away nicely then, which is good. We'll just shoot it direct to India Golf November. Might as well. Don't know why the plane has just decided to descend like a rocket. 5,100 feet per minute is crazy. VNAV, chill out. Oh, it does show us being a bit high. To be fair, those clouds look really good down with the snow on the ground as well. I've been watching a couple of X-Plane streams lately, and I found it very, very interesting to see the difference in the clouds. The clouds look so different compared to in X-Plane compared to MSFS, and they look so good in X-Plane. MSFS, it's like, yeah, they're okay, but I mean, X-Plane, another level. Okay, back on the profile we go, if not just slightly under that profile, but that's okay. Nav ratio wise, we're all set for that. The aircraft's all ready, we're just waiting to blade descend a bit quicker now. We're still actually, when you look at it, quite far away. And then I want to do some Phoenix A321 ops at some point. I want to do like a longer JetBlue flight. I think that would be quite cool. And then I want to do a long haul as well, but I don't know if I'd want to stream it all. What I might do is like a split stream. So we depart, sit for a little bit, then I come back later on and we do the landing, which I think may be the way to go. So for that, I think we'd pick maybe a bit of a longer one, potentially. We could do something like a 350 777 is always good fun. But I think I would do a 350, maybe like a Virgin Atlantic 350 to Miami or somewhere. Why do I feel like there was a new Miami scenery that was released? No, MK Studios teased Miami, I think. I think they were doing some sort of research trip on what is happening. I mean, that jerk was so sudden. If you were out of your seat, that would have made you jump. Right, passing 16,000. We'll get some lights on, seatbelt signs, and 29993 on the altimeter is set. Luckily that didn't actually change too much, which is good. Starting to see some ground down there. The clouds are definitely coming closer to us. And there's just the final approach there. It's actually not very far away. Oh, just triple check the chart. It literally is straight in, which is good. Harp and then it's straight in, so that's nice. We can arm our approach and localizer and things by harp. It's a long way out at harp, so it may not intercept, but it's always nice just to have it all set up, ready to go. This song is going to make me fall asleep. Next. Okay. Continuing guard descent, which is good. There's a piece of weather right over LaGuardia, which is expected. We saw it in the metal, but you know, a bit annoying. So the runway we're landing on is 22. We'll try, if we can, vacate at Delta. Or Charlie actually. Vacate by Charlie and we'll be alright. Then it's literally up Bravo, and we take Bravo all the way around. And then it's Bravo onto Victor, into Alpha, and then onto the ramp. So we're Delta Terminal C is the really nice modern new terminal. If I remember correctly, it is modelled by MK Studios. Well, I think it definitely is, because when I went in 2022, that was 4 years ago, it didn't release in 22. I think it released in 24. Gonna be a bit of a crosswind on the approach, actually. Just looking at the way the wind is hitting us currently. I'd like that the windows are scratched. It just adds that little bit of character to them. The fingerprints as well. And we'll go auto brake low. Keep descending. So we may not actually see very much of the city until we're right on it. Approaching 9,000. Continue that down to 3,000. Brilliant, there's that turn in. We'll arm the approach. And we've got the localizer captured, which is good. We cannot re-engage VNAV, okay. I'm surprised we've caught the localizer this far out, to be fair. Just watch our altitude as we descend. FPA. Oh, I can select it. Okay. Yeoman, that's on the approach right on final. Yeoman is the start. It's Yeoman by 3,000. That's the wrong way. Come on. I don't like this FPA business. There we go. We'll go with that. Right, let's get the music paused. Sim sounds are up, going up. Take manual speed. We'll go speed to 20 knots. And we'll deploy a bit of ground spoiler just to get that going a bit quicker. Very foggy, very misty. What we'll do, we'll go ahead and get Sky Dolly open. And I guess we can just go ahead and start the replay recording. Spoilers back in. Descending nicely. As we should be. I don't want to go too slow too early because we're still quite far out. These always deceive me and make me think we're not actually as far out as we are. Well, we are recording good. 1,000 above 3,000, there's our altitude horn. And we'll deploy our first stage of flaps, flaps 1. Move to the perf page, arrival, approach speed, activate the approach speeds. Pop that over to the FMS. There's our runway. Speeds 180, flaps 2. There's flaps 2 just deploying there. Speed 174 now. Oops. Glide slope, please come in. Are we catching it? Come on, catch, 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 catch. Please catch the... Yes, glide slope, lovely stuff. That makes me happy. I was just like, uh-oh, what if it isn't going to capture? Next set of flaps. Flaps 5, I want to say. Flaps 3. Flaps 5 is a Boeing. Speed's going down to 150 knots. Progress wise, what's our mileage? 15 miles. Ooh. Gear down, next set of flaps. Flaps 4. There are those lights just illuminating all that up. Any of the city in sight? There it is. the Big Apple. Flaps 5. Speed check flaps 5. Missed approach altitude in the event of a go around. Looking at 3,000 feet to intercept. And the final stage of flaps 4. Lovely stuff. Final approach speed is 134. Get your landing rate guesses into the chat then, everybody. And our gear is down with the 3 greens. There's that snow. That is beautiful. All right then, friends, my airplane sounds are up. Enjoy the landing. Let's hand fly this bird the rest of the way in. As I said earlier, it's really sensitive, so very, very, very small movements on the yoke. Gentle crosswinds.
Too fast! Too fast!
We're not too fast, we're okay. I don't actually think this aircraft has fly-by-wire, although I'm sure it does. We'll look it up later, but if I'm not touching the yoke there, it very much does fly where you've left it, so it must have fly-by-wire in it then. I mean, I'd be surprised if it didn't. Just a bit high now, drop that nose slightly without going too far. 500 feet.
Unstable! Unstable!
We're stable enough. Dip that nose again. Continue. Floated it out. Whoa, hello. Ah! Get control of it. Reverses. Decel. Not quite the textbook landing I was hoping for. Reverse stowed.
3,000 feet remaining.
Here's Charlie. Continue to brake. And we can vacate the runway. And a very warm welcome, everybody, to the fantastic airport of LaGuardia. Baker, hello. Wow, long time no see. Welcome, and welcome over on Twitch as well. Nice to see you. Very long time no see. Hope you're well though. APU starting. That's alright. You get the best bit though. You saw the landing, which is the best bit. Yes, that snow I was talking about. It looks more sleety, to be honest. Of course, this is the absolutely gorgeous NK Studios LaGuardia. And we literally are taking this taxiway all the way around to stand 906, which is set in there. Landing rate wise, it was a -138. Not bad. Could have been better touchdown zone, but it's still inside, so that's fine. All I care about. Okay, Bravo is off to the right here. We'll stay on Bravo. Or is this Papa? Better not be Papa. Nah, we're a Bravo. Good. Oh, look at us go. We're like the Southwest, dear me. Oh, this is Papa. I don't know where on earth Papa is on the chart. No, it's Bravo. That is so odd. So this is, a lot of this is all brand new here at LaGuardia. It was like billions of investment, billions of dollars invested into making this airport good again, and it's quite nice. I flew from it in 2022 for my New York trip. It was really good, lovely. I think 2022 was the year I created the channel, or was that a year later? It was 2022. This channel is 4 years old. Okay, not today, this year. That's kind of crazy. 4 years old. So we're parking in the back over there somewhere. At the new Charlie terminal. Which is where I went from. Let's see. Mike was just down there. November is the one we're going to take. We're slotting in there, so we'll take November. Which side is stand 96? Oh, brilliant. It's like one of the ones just here. We can get our taxi lights off now as well. And it would appear there is more than one line in. Yeah, we'll take this line in. That's a lot closer to our stand. I haven't gone in the wrong bit, have I? That would be embarrassing if I did. (9.8). Which one's 9.6 then? That one just there, maybe? (9.8). 8.5. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. I meant to be that end one. Whoops. Pretend like nothing happened. I knew something wasn't quite right. Oh really? Who's quit, Baker? One off. So close. Oh, you know, I remember being in this end one here and looking out as the aircraft was flying the visual approach on in, or the RNAV, whatever that RNAV is, flying across, around, and then into that runway there. I remember watching aircraft land from in that end one there, which is cool. Okay, this is better. 98. 97. Yeah, Mo still streams. He hit 1,000 subs. I think a couple of weeks back now. But I haven't heard much from him actually. I don't think I've heard of 𝗦𝗂𝗯𝗀𝗏 Aviation. Oh, maybe I have actually. Oh, yes, I know. Brilliant, set the brakes. Shutdown 1, shutdown 2. And friends, a very warm welcome to LaGuardia. What a flight. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. It was lovely. Let's get our jetway connected up. You know what, we'll just request the boarding. And while we do that, we'll take a look at our Volanta flight. Bring it up for you all to see. Okay, we started in Portland and fish back from the stand. Nice and easy taxi up to runway 29. Shot out and then we did that direct about there, just dodging a little bit of that bit there. That's shaved off a little bit of time. And then we continued going, then we continued going west there. Then we went about southwest-ish. Then direct to Albany where we went south. And then back a little bit west to get ready on that approach. Lovely approach into LaGuardia. Unfortunately, we couldn't see as much of the city as I would have liked. Thank you, Nate. Hope you enjoyed it. Appreciate you for stopping by. Over Harp, the waypoint there. Stanford. That rings a bell. I wonder if that's one of the universities. And then we intercepted the localizer quite early here. And then there's the Central Park, downtown New York. Runway 22 is where we landed. A bit of a late landing. 138 feet per minute, 1.06 G. So decent landing. I just wish that was there instead of there. It was a bit of a floater, but it was alright. Taxied in. We ignored that. And then we made it to the stand. Brilliant. The deboarding is doing nothing. You love to see it. We'll restart the 𝗂𝐴TL and let's go ahead and the sounds down slightly. We'll boot up the replay.
8 knots.
Flaps. Flaps.
On runway 22. 2,000
Go
feet
about here.
remaining. On runway
Just pause it, let it do its thing.
2,400 feet.
Get rid of the RAS. See if we could make it clear weather. Get a better view of the city. I don't know if it will let us. Sometimes Sky Dolly is dodgy with custom weather and time. Sunset as well. There we go. Pretty solid landing, I have to say. Touchdown. And then a bit wibbly wobbly. We held on though. Do another engine view. Did we just do a wing view? Yeah, we'll do an engine view here and then maybe we'll get a flight deck view and we'll see. Get some more tunes on. Oh, we can get rid of Atlanta as well. Forgot about that. Well, what a day of flying. I really enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And I appreciate you all for coming along. Deary me.
8 knots. Don't sink. Don't.
Quite a steep approach angle we had going there. Very much off that centre line, trying to recover that. I idled the thrust way too early. Okay, not bad.
Don't sink.
Do one more from here and then we'll do our final replay. Ah. Guys, a big thank you to everyone who's come along today. I really do appreciate it. Let's just swap our music over briefly. 2 moments. I really enjoyed that flight, I have to say. I thought it was fantastic. So, the aircraft held up nicely, which was good. Which is always nice to fly with. And it held up, it was good. Guys, that's all from me today. Thank you for everyone who came along. Nice to see some of you pop into the chat a little bit later on. Guys, thanks for coming. Have a fantastic evening. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.